What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, the Tantalizing one. And here we are with the first real live video, a Smackdown recap. Hope you guys are ready to enjoy the night. I'm so excited to be here for you guys. Listen, it's been a long day getting my equipment, getting set up. I'm taking notes. I got Kira running around. It was crazy. Hope everybody had a great Friday. The weekend's upon us. Before we get into it, let's talk about a few things. Oh, let's see. My son, Tony Bermudez, is in the chat. He's looking. Good to see you, son. He's in Nevada. How you doing, boy? Listen, everybody. What a day. What a night. Friday night Smackdown. Smackdown live, baby. Live and in living color in Minnesota. What a show. I know my boy B. Cannon was in the place. B. Cannon, shout out to you if you're watching. If not, I know you're coming home in that traffic from Minnesota. Bro, watch the show later on tonight on YouTube. What an action-packed night. Let's cut that music. What an action-packed night it was. And listen, let's get right into it from the beginning. I want to save the end for the end. Or I don't know. Depending on the questions, this is how we'll go. Hey, thanks a lot, Paul, the guys, for the set. I appreciate it. Yes, I am your father. I am your father. Local Pro Wrestling in the house, my man Les. Check out Local Pro Wrestling. I'll put a link in my comments in my description. Check out Les. Runs his own shows. It's probably where I'll be making my comeback sometime next year. But anyway, let's get right into this. Thanks for being here, guys. So, we all know that John Cena's come back to the WWE and to a lot of fanfare. I've heard no boos. The guy has really done his thing. He has really been on top of the WWE universe. He has been animating. He has been entertaining. He has been funny. Cena has done everything right now. Everything. Of course, you know who he wants. He wants Roman Reigns. And, of course, Roman turned down the challenge. He goes, you ain't worth my time. You ain't worth the energy, Cena. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. And that's just the way it went from the beginning. Then all of a sudden, we got this loser, Corbin. Corbin, what's his name? I don't even know. Baron Corbin comes into the ring and with his sorry sad sack. Let me see the comments, please. With the sorry sad sack, his boo-hoo story. I'm down on my luck. I need some help. You give a lot of make-a-wishes. Can you help me out? And we know where that was going. Cena, of course, punked him out. And Corbin caught an attitude adjustment. Anyway, listen, what else is going to happen? Cena is money right now. If you don't think Cena is money, something's wrong with you. I know a lot of people don't like John Cena, but I'm going to tell you something right now about John Cena. John Cena carried this company for 10 years. Main event at 5 WrestleManias. Has put people over. You can say what you want to say about him. Has he buried some guys? Of course. Let's name one. What's that dude's name? The guy you used to like with The Miz. Alex Riley. Maybe he buried Alex Riley. It happens. Guess what? It's part of the business. Oh, well. But let me tell you what's important. What's important is that Cena brings eyes to the product. He is a bona fide movie star. Is he in the category of The Rock? Of course not. The Rock is on next level. He's almost as high as the Tantalizing one. But listen, to be serious, Cena is definitely doing everything that needs to be done to make the product better. SmackDown's off the hook right now. I wish Raw would take a page out of that, but we'll talk about Raw later. So we'll get back to the whole Cena deal. You know, some stuff happened, as you well know. Spoiler alerts. What happened?
Jason's sister boss is back.
Jason? Yeah, hey, Jason. Oh, Jason on Facebook. What's up, buddy? He says the boss is back. We'll get to the boss later. Hang out the whole time. And listen, if you're on Facebook, hi. If you're on YouTube, hey, check out that super chat feature. Also, make sure you put the notification so when my videos pop up, you guys know what's going on. Right now, I got 10 viewers, and I love it right now. I'm loving it. Let's talk about great match with Jimmy Uso versus Rey Mysterio. I was a little worried earlier because Mysterio made a comment to his son saying, hey, man, you're making rookie mistakes. You got to watch what you're doing. I was hoping we weren't going to see a father-son thing happening. I mean, it always could happen. You know how WWE is. They love to break up families. They broke up the Hardys. They broke up Owen and Brett. You know, they do it all the time. So We'll see. But Mysterio, a 25-year vet, still doing it, still looking great, versus Jimmy Uso, who is definitely back from injury, and he is doing this thing. And it was a great match back and forth. Let me go real quick to this little comment. Yes, Cena is important for the brand right now, Poltergeist. Good point. I'll get back to that, right? Back to the Mysterio Jimmy Uso match. And just so you guys know, if I see a comment pop up or my producers over here tell me somebody's commenting, I'm going to try to get to it right away because I don't want to forget anybody. So if I'm jumping around, please bear with me. So back to Mysterio and Uso. Great match back and forth. Great wrestling match. High-flying, Insagoris, Block 619s. Great match. And, of course, Mysterio gets the win because his son pays attention to dad like all you kids should. Kira here, Bobby here, Anthony there Tony Bermudez on there. Listen to your father. He took a page out of the Usos book, put his feet through the ropes, and Rey Mysterio gets the 1, 2, 3. They're even right now. Let's see what happens when you see a rematch at SummerSlam. Great win by Rey Mysterio with the assist from Dominic. All right, let's talk about my girl, Bianca Belair. We got a comment?
Lorraine says hi.
Hold on. We got a comment here.
Lorraine says hi.
Lorraine on Facebook says hi. Hi, Lorraine. Here's a kiss for you.
Pete Guest says, when it comes to returning superstars, returning to challenge for the title of Cena is far superior to Goldberg.
Pete Guest, what a great point you just made. In case you didn't hear that, Pete was saying that when you have a returning superstar, Cena is the man. No one can hold a candle to him. In other words, Goldberg coming back has no fanfare, is lackluster. No one's excited. But Cena puts asses in his seats. And Pete Guest is overseas. Pete Guest, I don't know what time it is there, but thank you so much. If you want to join me on Facebook, come on in and join here because I can see all the comments. We want to stay on YouTube. If you want to stay on Facebook, that's cool too. All right. So now, any more questions? All right, good. Let's get to Bianca Belair, the SmackDown Women's Champion. She's been champion for 110 days, and depending on where you live, 111 days. She comes out, every time she comes out, that I'm on my own. She is animated. She is top tier. Everything about her screams superstar. She's very young in the business. Even though she's 29, 30 years old, she's new to the business, and she has definitely picked it up really fast. So, of course, she comes in and, Kayla Braxton, who's giving her the interview about, hey, you've been champ 110 days, 111 days. What's next for you? And, of course, we knew someone's coming out. And here comes Carmella. Carmella with the challenge says, I need another chance. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. And here comes Selena Vega. Agree, Mike P. I'll get to you in a minute. Of course, Zelina Vega comes out. She challenges her. She challenges Bianca. Bianca accepts. And then Carmella, just like a perfect heel with her back turned, gives her the kiboshi. She gives her the kiboshi. And let me tell you about the kiboshi. The kiboshi is something that's my term. When someone comes up from behind you and gives you hit your back of the head, knocks you out, and they put the boost to her like with the 90s and old school, like Demolition used to do to you, and just put you in the corner and beat the crap out of you. And of course, I had called it ahead of time. I was going to do a video of returning stars, but I didn't want to flood Facebook and flood YouTube with all my content. But here we go here. We hear the music. We hear... And of course, Sasha Banks comes out running down the ring, looking real nice and fly, real small in stature, but big when it comes to talent, and comes and gives the kick to the face to Zelina. I think she did it first. Then she beats the crap out of Carmella. They both powder her out. They take off. And then we got Sasha, the former champion, and Bianca in the ring together with the big hug. And we see the reuniting of two great competitors, two great friends. Will it last? We don't know, do we? But let me tell you, to see Sasha Banks back after 3 months, man, the crowd was hot. Minnesota, if you're watching, you were hot tonight. Got a quick question. So wait, comment. SmackDown is the best brand on TV, period. I got to agree with you. SmackDown is up there. I got to give AEW, NXT also weigh them equally. And yeah, great. Lori wants to know, when is Becky returning? Well, We don't want to look at that. See, we got you right there. When is Becky returning? I think Becky might show up soon. I think we might see her either on Raw in a couple weeks or at SummerSlam. I would save her for SummerSlam just because I think, I don't want to give my predictions, but I think SummerSlam was where we might see her. But thanks for the question, Lori. Appreciate it. So I'm going through all the matches, even though, you know, some of them might not be entertaining to you. We'll cover them all, and then we'll talk about everything. We'll get the question and answers going, all right? So then we got Chad Gable and Otis, the Alpha Academy. And everybody's down on Otis because, you know, he shaved his beard, changed his whole persona. But I'm going to tell you, man, I like him like this. I miss, hey, yeah, Tucky, yo. I miss his whole funny gimmick with him and, what's her name? Mandy Rose. And, of course, we all miss it. But you know what? Sometimes you got to evolve. And he looks great. He's great for a big man. And I love that he's, you know, all about business. They threw us a swerve with this 24/7 title match. We thought it was gonna be Otis, but it was Chad Gable. And of course, Chad Gable, an Olympic wrestler, and the guy can wrestle like no other. He reminds me of Kurt Angle. Oh, we got a call coming in. I don't know if I can take it. Go take this out of here. Let him know I'm doing live. Stop this live. It's my daughter got to answer the phone. Sorry guys, but great match between Chad Gable and Reggie, the 24/7 champion. Reginald is so underrated. He's a smaller guy. I love that he wrestles in his clothes and everything. The guy's so acrobatic. The Samale, he backflips, cartwheels, the whole thing. He looks great in the ring. And Chad Gable and him had a great match. And Chad Gable gets disqualified because Otis jumps in. I think maybe Otis was nervous that Chad was going to get beat. And I think we'll see somewhere down the road Otis challenge for that title. But a great wrestling match. You got to have those filler matches, but they were great because the wrestling content was awesome. What was the thing? Yeah, Mike P says that Becky's going to probably return to Raw after SummerSlam, and that could be true. It could happen. I think it's going to happen at SummerSlam just to give Raw that ratings bump because then we know she'll show up. So, but good point. So let me get a quick drink because I'm talking fast. And guys, one problem I do have about my videos, I talk very fast. I'm sorry. I always get so nervous that I'm trying to get everything out at once. Even though I have notes, I'm just from New York. I'm a fast talker. Speaking about New York, tomorrow night in Brooklyn, Jobber Slam. Me and my producer, Kira, will be there. Kira, try to pull up my Gmail, so I can give people information on that, what's going on. It's going to be a great match at the Jobber Slam. Got to give a shout out to some people in a minute. I'll do it as soon as she pulls that up. So let's get to the SummerSlam contract signing. So we know the head of the table, of course, is defending the title against the Prince, formerly known as the Demon, Finn Balor. Finn Balor, man, first ever Universal Champion, first ever. Was he two-time? No, he's a two-time. Is he a three-time? Is he a three-time NXT champion? I don't know. We got to check that. But went back to NXT, won the title again, and man, the guy's just a great talent. So, of course, you know, crowd is very pro-Cena too. Even though they love Finn Balor, I think they hate Roman Reigns so much and is so happy to see Cena back. They would cheer for Cena, which was something that we haven't seen in so long. A very pro-Cena crowd, cheering for the match for them to go against each other at SummerSlam, even though Balor was in the ring. And let me tell you something about Roman, guys. Roman has really, really come into his own as a heel. It took a long time, but he's so arrogant. I got you, Mike. Appreciate it. The guy just is Roman is just money on the mic now. He's so sarcastic. He's very calm, cool, collected. He sits at the head of the table, as you can see, like I sit at the head of the table in my house, even though I'm at this. Why am I not there? The head of the table is right there, Kira. Why am I not sitting there? We got to change this set all around. Tomorrow the set gets changed, so I'm at the head of the table. But let's get back to business. Roman makes a good comment. He goes, you know what, Finn? I'm going to send you back to NXT. And I was like, whoa. And Finn comes back and goes, yeah, I'll go back to NXT. I'll go back with the Universal title. Great back and forth. Listen, it would have been a great match, but here comes sorry, sad sack Baron Corbin yet again. Baron Corbin with his, sorry ass, excuse my language, comes in and attacks Finn. Yes, Mike P, that's true. Let's put this up there. He definitely is the best. He's the best version of him as a heel. But you know, when he attacks Balor, him and Balor go at it. Balor tries to sign the contract. Now, here's my thing about that. Since when you got a piece of paper, right? So let's see. We got Tony's name here, right? Here's Tony, right? You got Tony's name right there, right? And then you put Kira's name right here, right? So there's Kira's name right there. So I sign, right? Right? And then some other jabroni comes around and goes, oh, I'm not Kira, but I'll sign this. How can you sign someone else's name on a contract? So Balor did it, and of course, he got beat the hell down. And then Cena signs the contract. So, of course, we all know we wanted Roman versus Cena. But I think the way they went about it was just so weird. You sign a contract and now it's official? I thought these were official papers. Didn't the lawyers check this out? So, in other words, if I had to run down the ringside and sign it, it'd been Roman versus the Tantalizing one. Of course, I'd be Universal Champion in like 8 seconds because Roman Reigns, he might be the head of this table, but he ain't the head of this table. I digress. But I just thought it was weird. I got no problem with the match because that's what we all wanted. But I think they could have did it better. I'm gonna tell you right now what was great. Roman's face, priceless. Priceless. I loved it. He played to the camera. We got Cena and Roman at SummerSlam, and boy, oh boy, what a match that's gonna be. Can't wait. What's up, Kira? Kira's gonna put something up for me. See, my producer's working hard. You know, I don't want to mess with camera angle, but I'm gonna show you guys what's going on here. So Kira's here on the keyboard, as you guys can see. She's laughing. You know, and if you can see my set's revealed. That's just the dining room back there. But I guys want you to see she's like typing stuff, and you can see it there. So like she goes onto the screen, she checks it. I like to put people backstage. So she's right now typing something in so she can get the comments up. So Kira's doing a great job. She's making a lot of money for this. Please, I'm not paying her a goddamn thing. I paid her rent. Okay? She's lucky to eat. Yeah, so let's get to another match. We had King Nakamura, Cesaro, and the Mr. Money in the Bank Big E going against the Intercontinental Champion Apollo Crews and former tag team champions, the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode, who I still call Bobby Roode because he's glorious. I love Bobby Roode. What a great 6-man match this was. Everybody got their moves in. Everyone looked strong. No one looked weak. I can't call this whole match because there was so much going on. Kinshasas, big endings, zigzags, the whole schmear. It was great. But the finish is what's exciting. King Nakamura pins the IC champ, Apollo Crews. And Aziz didn't really get involved too much, which was good. They kept him away from the ring, which I liked. So I think we got a foreshadowing of another SummerSlam match, Nakamura versus Apollo, and we might see a title change. But I'm going to tell you right now, everybody in that match, Nakamura, Cesaro, Big E, Apollo Crews, the Dirty Dogs, all great competitors. Most of them former champs. You know, let's see, Nakamura, IC, US, Cesaro, former US champion, tag team champion. They all have had titles. That's not saying a lot because everybody in WWE has been champion on something, but, you know. Nakamura pins Apollo, and we'll see what happens at SummerSlam. So listen. Oh, Mike P. Put that up right there, Kira. Mike P. I like that. The WWE does need 6-man title straps. That goes back in the day of, you know, old school. I mean, I know WCW had them and a couple of other organizations. GCW, did they have 6-man tag team champions? I don't know. I think we did see that match, right? But whatever the case may be, I would love to see them put 3 guys together to get them titles. It'll be nice. Good thing. Let's take care of some business right now. So listen, I want to give a shout out to Jabba Slam. Check out the Jabba Slam, the Jabba Tears podcast, okay? The Jabba Tears podcast. I listened to 2 of their podcasts. I just started getting tight with them. And let me tell you something. It's a really entertaining podcast. It comes from a different perspective. I'll get the link. It'll be in the description. They they're down to earth. They're very, you know, I'll keep it real, man. They keep it real. They say what's on their mind. They don't bite their tongue. They're definitely not from the suburbs. They're from They're from the neighborhood like me, and they definitely know what's going on about wrestling. I love the podcast. So shout out to the Jobber Tears podcast. Check them out on all the platforms. I'll link all this stuff. They're on Facebook. They're on a lot of things. I check them out. Also want to give a shout out. I can't see them. Getting old, guys. Who else am I giving a shout out to, Kira? If you can read it, you tell me because I can't see anything. You know, I'm getting old. I need my glasses on. But
Battle Club Pro.
Oh, Battle Club Pro, who's sponsoring Jobber. What's the Jobber Slam tomorrow? Me and Kira traveling to Brooklyn. Another on the road for me and Kira. Hey, Kira, we're going on a road trip. Woo! Hey guys, if you ever have a chance to look up something on YouTube, Facebook, what is it? What is it, Kira? Search what they do with Quincy. Road trip in Quincy.
Quincy, we're going on a road.
Yeah, if you guys get a chance, go on YouTube and not now while you're watching my show. Road trip in Quincy. It's hilarious. This little dog goes, whoa! Like the guy says, Quincy, we're going on a road trip, and the dog goes, oh! I listen, not wrestling related, but I love this stuff. So listen, guys. What did I miss? Oh, I'm jumping around. Oh man, what the hell?
You think you know me?
6 seconds, don't get copyrighted. Edge and Rollins. The vignette they had was great. Kept everybody up to date what's going on. Of course, we got Edge and Rollins at SummerSlam. To me, that match could steal the show. That match could steal the show. Two great wrestlers. People think that Edge at 47, like he's too old. He's never too old to get in the ring. Never. I think that's going to be great. I love the line that Rollins said. That Rollins said, listen, if he can't be champ, he ain't letting Edge be champ. So there you go. That's going to be a great match at SummerSlam. Can't wait to see that one. What else we got here? Oh, we get to the main event. Before we get to the main event, guys, I'm going to have a schedule up on exactly when I'm doing shows. I'm probably not going to do a show every Friday after SmackDown. This was just a little impromptu thing. I want to see how it went. I'm going to have a schedule. I don't know it yet, but I will be putting up stuff every time there's any kind of big news. I'll try to update you guys. I have some insight on what's going on. I got some inside tracks. A lot of stuff's going on ever since my viewership's gone up. People have been hitting me up and, you know, what's that say? Edge been going in the ring. Yeah. My viewership's going up and people reaching out to me. So I'm going to be busy. But I'd like to thank you for your support. Appreciate it. Let's get to the main event of the evening. Man, let me tell you. We all knew we were going to see the tag team match. Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair versus Carmella and Zelina Vega. And let me tell you, man, Carmella has come such a long way. You know, she's a pretty face, and people don't give a lot of chance here. She's been champion before. I mean, you can give anybody a title. Just ask Nikki Ash. We'll get to that later. But I was so impressed with the back and forth, with her improved wrestling ability. She definitely has paid attention. She's been in the Performance Center. She's been working hard. Zelina Vega also looked great. Zelina Vega's underrated. She has great cadence in the match. She definitely knows she has ring awareness. She knows what's going on in the ring. Great talent. And, of course, what can you say bad about Bianca Belair, the champ? Nothing. To be such a young, you know, like I said, she's 30, but to be such a rookie, she's still a rookie, believe it or not, in the ring. She definitely is great, sells well, and, you know, she's a great women's champion. And Sasha Banks, man, what can you say bad about her? Any match she has with anybody is a great match. She can go for a long time. She knows how to tag in and out. She has great ring awareness, just like Selena does. And I think her and Bianca have great chemistry, whether they're going against each other or whether they're together in the ring. And let me tell you, it was a great back and forth. You know, Bianca with a great press Sam and, you know, threw Sasha with a high cross body onto Zelina and Carmella outside the ring. And listen, we had the three amigos. Of course, she gives her props to Eddie Guerrero. Rest in peace, Eddie. It was just a great match. You know, Sasha gets the dub with the bank statement, and they celebrate in the ring. I looked at the time. It was 9:55 when the pin happened. I said, whoop, too much time. Too much time. I even circled it before it was said. I said, Sasha turns. I said it to her before it happened. Before it happened, I said, Sasha turns. And she turned. And boom! Guess what? We got a WrestleMania rematch of the main event from Saturday night. Sasha Banks, the challenger, going against Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And this is arguably going to be in the main event again. I mean, probably Cena Roman will be number one main event, at the very end. But I think you put this match first. I think you set the tone. You put Sasha and Bianca in the opening match to set the tone of the night, and then everybody has to catch up to them. That's what I would do. I don't know what you guys think, but listen, tell me. Ask me some questions. There's still some people here. Let me know what's going on, because I think the whole SmackDown was awesome. I don't have a problem. Jay Mills, if you're watching, you want to give something a 5-star, give SmackDown Live tonight 5 stars. That's what I would do. I thought it was great. Oh, back to what Mike P said. He's talking about Edge. He goes, that man eats stamina for lunch. The guy is definitely well-conditioned. I wish I could get on his diet. I need those abs. Speaking of abs, I have one right here. I saw it coming in. If you guys know me from Facebook, I lost about 80 pounds. This shirt, this fit me at WrestleMania now. It's like I'm cousin it. Like, look how big it is. It's so big. It's crazy. I should dress the show like this. But listen, Bazooka Joe. I think this SmackDown was great. I think Raw needs to maybe copy everything SmackDown's doing, just put some other people in their places. Anybody got any questions? Because if not, I'll end the show early. I'm tired. I got to travel to Brooklyn tomorrow. Me and Kira got a 2.5-hour drive, and we have to get there early because we're VIP.
SmackDown versus Raw booking is like night and day.
Yeah. Poltergeist. Yeah. I love that. I love that profile picture. I love it. SmackDown versus Raw booking is like night and day. Yeah, it really is. It's like SmackDown is like that porterhouse steak, right? Now I like medium, but some people like medium rare. But medium steak, it's got all the fixing, the mushrooms, the onions, the peppers. You got the big giant baked potato with sour cream and chives, and then you got the broccoli on the side, and that's what SmackDown is. Then you got Raw, a Twinkie. Yeah. All I know is this, bro, is that SmackDown is far above and beyond anything that, it's like anytime, you know what it is? It's like this. SmackDown is like this.
Finally, The Rock has come back!
Yeah, SmackDown's like The Rock. It's his show, right? And Raw is like Goldberg. Listen, Goldberg was great in his prime. Even when he came back the first time, it was good. Ever since he dropped Undertaker on his head, I wish Goldberg would retire. I know ageism is a thing. I don't got a problem with the guy being 54 years old. Sting's 62, and he's doing his thing. It's not the age. It's that, man, it's just not, nobody's buying it. Are you buying it? Let me ask you a question. Are you guys buying Goldberg? Anybody buying Goldberg? Anyone? 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 No, I didn't think so. That worked. That worked. So listen, yes, Mike P, might be me and you, all night. Mike P, you don't want to make all the questions. Yeah, they do tell stories. Mike P, you're gonna get some props all night long. The matches do tell stories. They do. They have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and you always know what's going on. With Raw, they just throw it together. Like they throw it, they go this. They throw it on the wall and they try to see what catches. And as you see, I dropped the pen and nothing catches. So Mike P, since you're here, what do you think about the show tonight? If you gave it a 1 to 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst, what would you have given it, Mike? Oh, wait, tell me. Mike doesn't have the answers for that. But it's cool. I thought it was a great show. And since the viewership's going down, I don't want to stay on too long. Just want to give you guys a quick update. What, we got some Facebook stuff? What's going on?
I'm a Poltergeist says, what do you think from Balor versus Roman? Will be multiple or one match and done?
Let me see about put that up there, Kira. What do you think the Finn Balor Roman will go? Be a multiple one match or one? Well, being that we're not sure if Finn's going to go against Roman because of what happened with Cena, I don't know. Will we see it on Raw? I mean, will we see it on SmackDown next week or two, or we got Finn versus Baron next week. I don't know. That's a good question. It could be a one and done if they get in the ring together, but I think I think that wow, that's a good question. I don't know. I really don't know, but time will tell and we'll see. Yo, and shout out to Mike P, by the way. Me and Mike P go way back. Me and Mike P go, what year is this? 2021? We go back to, I think, 2001, man. 20 years, Mike P. Mike's my boy from New York, man. He's a good dude. I love him. He gave SmackDown 3.5. I think that's a little low. I would give it a 4, honestly, but that's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. But listen up, everybody. Viewership's low. Don't want to stay too long. I want to tell everybody thanks for coming tonight. I know it's last minute, but I appreciate all you guys. Thanks for watching. Any last minute questions before I go? I don't want to cut nobody off. We got everybody. Anybody on Facebook at all? No? Nothing on Facebook. For all you Facebook people that didn't watch, you guys always say we support you, but you never show up. It's cool though. It's all right.
P says, is Rock coming back? If so, Roman/Cena is predictable.
Say it again.
Is Rock coming back? If so, Roman/Cena is predictable.
Rock is coming back. I believe Rock will be at WrestleMania. I've already given my prediction what's going to happen. I'm not ashamed to say it. I think Rock goes against Roman. And I think when Rock has Roman beat, Big E cashes in and somehow steals the title. So, Poltergeist, peace to you too. But yeah, we gotta wait to see what happens. But of course, Roman Cena is predictable, man. Cena's not winning that title. He's going back to Hollywood. Oh, RTS Wrestling, man. Hey, thank you so much. Keep it up. Very happy for your Tantalizing. Hey, listen. My subscribership, let's check it out. Where we at right now? Once again, I was at 4-something on Friday.
2042.
And I'm at 25, almost 2,500 in under a week. In exactly a week. So 7 days ago, I was at 400. I got 2,000 subscribers in a week. So yeah, start sharing my stuff. Let people know. Put the notifications on. Like, subscribe, and give me. I read all the comments. I have a lot. I read them. If I don't, Kira does, and now I'm gonna have Bobby read them too. So definitely, start sharing my stuff. And I'm not gonna lie. I need you guys to support the channel. I need you guys to help me out. My super chat feature is open. So anytime you guys want to hit super chat, $2, $4, $5, $10, whatever, I appreciate it. Because with you, I'll build the channel. I'm on a tight budget. I work a state job. Don't make a lot of money. So for me to go to the next level and go this over, I need funding. And I want to do it with you guys, because at least you guys help me, that means you guys help me get there. And I won't forget that. I'll put out great content anytime we're shows together. We'll interact. We'll make this a family thing. I appreciate it. Right there, RTS Wrestling. I appreciate that. If anybody has a link that they want me to put in their description, I got no problem doing that. If you have your own YouTube channel you want me to promote, I got you. You want me to promote you on Facebook, I got you. So in the comments, even after this is over, put it in there, and I will put it in the link. Give me a @ or a hashtag or whatever. Put the website, and I will put it up there for you. Anyway, guys and ladies, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. It was a great night of watching SmackDown. You guys do what I do best. Love yourself, love your family, but do it all together. Get along and do it like this. Stay tantalizing.